Get ready, start. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this 10th annual general meeting of your company. The report of the directors and the audited accounts of your company for the year ended 31st March have been with you for some time, and with your permission I shall take them as read. In my address to you last year, I had dwelt at some length on the serious economic situation then prevailing and of the difficulties which we faced on the industrial scene. However, even then I had mentioned that one factor that relieved the distressing situation was the firm resolve of government to take bold and effective measures to deal with the situation. Later events have confirmed that we have been completely right in reposing confidence in the capacity of the Government of India under the leadership of our Prime Minister to take steps to deal with the crisis and to enable the country to surmount its problems. The declaration of emergency arrested the declining standards of discipline and at the same time helped to contribute one's own effort to the larger task of helping the nation. I am sure you will all join me in confirming that this step has been quite successful. Further, it has brought in a new era in our national life in which, after a long time, we see once again the willingness and desire to sink individual ambitions into larger goals and aspirations. I am glad that for our part, our company can take great pride in having done whatever it could in this great national endeavor. We have cooperated in giving effect to the policies and programs of government, whether it be in the field of industrial production and marketing or generation of growth and fresh investments. I wish to take this opportunity to rededicate our mills to the fulfillment of national purposes and socio-economic objectives. I also wish to reiterate our determination to set good standards of conduct and performance in our industry. We renew our faith in the leadership of our Prime Minister and our commitment to the fulfillment of the 20-point economic program announced by her. In my address to you last year, I made a brief mention of the expansion program on which we had initiated work. Under this program, we had received approval to raise our capacity to 50,000 tons per annum. Since then, Government of India have begun pleased to issue an industrial license to us covering this expansion. You will recall that I had mentioned that the basic element of the expansion was the installation of a new pulp making machine of the capacity of 100 tons per day. I look back with pride at the good performance of your company during the year, justifying the confidence I expressed in my last address to you. Despite adverse conditions all round, your company was able to achieve a record production of 30,000 tons production accounting for 200 tons more than its rated capacity. During the year under review, the company earned a net profit of 10 lakhs of rupees after meeting all items of working expenses and interest on loans, depreciation, labor welfare, etc. Friends, before I conclude, I must place on record my sincere gratitude to other directors on the board for their valuable support and timely guidance given to me in the proper discharge of my duties. I am also pleased to record our gratitude to the various banks and financial institutions which continued to give liberal support for our activities as before. I should also express my thanks to the Government of India and to the Government of Karnataka who have extended invaluable support and encouragement which have been the source of great strength for me. I am sure your company will continue to receive this support from the governments in even greater measure in the years ahead. I am certain that you will join me in acknowledging the sincere and outstanding work of the labor and of the officers of the company, which was the important factor that contributed to the record performance of the mills during this year. Thank you. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your letter of the 10th instant enclosing a quotation received from your principals in Bombay for the supply of 3 road rollers with spares for our organization. At our request, your service engineer gave demonstration of the road roller at our premises and explained the several advantages of going in for the equipment manufactured by you. We are convinced of the excellent working of the equipment on our roads. We hereby accept your offer on the terms and conditions stipulated in the quotation for supply of these equipments. Please enter into an agreement for due fulfillment of the order early and arrange to effect delivery of 3 units of road rollers at our works in Bijapur district. Please note that in terms of discussions with your principals, you would install the road rollers and train our men in the proper running and servicing of the same. We are prepared to provide transport to your engineer who may be deputed for this purpose. We would also make arrangements for his stay and boarding during his visit. As we are entering the busy working season now, we would very much appreciate if you process this order quickly and expedite supply of the equipments at your earliest. As already agreed with you, we are enclosing herewith a check in payment towards 75% of the cost of road rollers. The balance 25% will be paid on commencing the equipments and testing them for 2 weeks. Please let us know the probable date of dispatch of the consignments from your factory so that we may ask our area representative to be in readiness to receive them and to approach your service engineer to install the same without delay. We remain yours faithfully.